Here's how you can turn your meaningless doom scrolling sessions into something that can actually improve your life. You see, God is a brilliant designer, and He's given us many gifts to help us in our survival on this earth. But one of the most important is our ability to learn new information. Think about how useful that is for survival. You compare that to every other animal in the animal kingdom. I mean, sure, the elephants may have their strength, the gazelles may have their speed, and the eagles may have their flight, but we can throw rocks and use spears and bows and arrows. And so because of our ability to create and utilize weapons, nothing else out there stood a chance. And as we continue to grow over the centuries, we learn new things. How to make bricks, how to make pottery, how to forge metal, how to make fire even. And as the years went on, we became more and more advanced until eventually we became the dominant species on this entire planet. The problem is, the people that invented social media understood this fact, that we always crave new information about the world. And so, when they created social media, where any information from anywhere in the world can be shared to everyone, needless to say, we got hooked pretty quickly. But unfortunately, many of this information is completely meaningless. Like, open up your For You page on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. And what do you see most often? It's either celebrity drama, funny videos, AI slop, or thirst content. Unless you're doing good with following God, then the thirst content is just out of there. But every now and again, you do find one good piece of education. And so you save it, but never go back to it again. And you go back to meaningless doom scrolling, constantly on the hunt for the next dopamine high. Very sad existence, I must say. But what if there was a way to make these social media apps work for us, not against us? And I'm not talking about by posting. I'm talking about from actively scrolling through it, we can become more knowledgeable. But here's how you can do that. I'll say that this method does require something from the real world. But thankfully this item isn't too expensive. What you need is a notebook. Why do I need a notebook? Let me explain. Whenever you get onto these apps and you find something educational, what I want you to do is take the notebook and write down what you've learned from that video. Then I want you to hit the 3 dots and hit the interested button. That shows the algorithm that you're more interested in this stuff. And then you like it, and you save it, and you move on. And as you continue on with this method, not only will you start to have a book full of knowledge that you've learned, then your feed will be drained of the slop and filled with actual value. And through that, you can change these social media apps from meaningless streams of entertainment and drama and BS, and you can turn them into well springs of knowledge. And if you do come across the random shit post or drama reel, just hit the not interested button and move on. So yeah, get yourself a notebook, write down what you've learned, like it, save it, recommend it to yourself more, and just live your life like that. And just like that, your social media can become much more valuable. Thank you so much for watching this video, everybody. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.